Long before the first European settlers arrived, the region that would become Seattle was home to the Duwamish and Suquamish tribes, who lived along the Puget Sound for thousands of years. These native communities fished the rivers, hunted in lush forests, and cultivated the land with sustainable methods. Their villages, trails, and trade networks connected the region, creating a vibrant society deeply intertwined with nature. European explorers arrived in the late 18th century, including British and Spanish expeditions that charted the coastline. In the early 19th century, fur traders established trading posts, introducing European goods and commerce to the area. The Hudson's Bay Company built Fort Nisqually and other outposts, laying the groundwork for early non-native settlements. In 1851, pioneers led by Arthur Denny arrived and founded a settlement on Elliott Bay. They named it Seattle, honoring Chief Seal of the Duwamish and Suquamish tribes. The early settlement faced immense challenges: dense forests, muddy terrain, heavy rainfall, and isolation from the East Coast. Yet the natural harbor promised opportunities for trade, fishing, and growth, and the settlers' determination gradually transformed the area into a thriving town. Seattle's early economy was driven by logging, fishing, and shipping. Timber from surrounding forests fueled construction and export, while the city's strategic location on Puget Sound facilitated trade. Neighborhoods began to form as settlers cleared land and built homes, schools, and churches. Despite these advancements, life was difficult, and survival depended on resilience, community, and ingenuity. The late 19th century marked a period of dramatic change. In 1889, the Great Seattle Fire destroyed much of downtown, consuming wooden buildings and leaving thousands homeless. The disaster, however, became an opportunity. Rebuilding with brick, stone, and steel, the city elevated streets to prevent flooding and implemented modern infrastructure. Seattle emerged stronger, modernized, and poised for rapid growth. The Klondike Gold Rush of 1897 transformed Seattle into the gateway to Alaska. Prospectors passing through the city fueled a population and economic boom. Banks, hotels, and warehouses sprang up, and entrepreneurs seized the chance to supply the gold seekers. Seattle's reputation as a city of opportunity and ambition grew, and its role as a commercial and logistical hub was solidified. The 20th century brought industrial growth, innovation, and cultural transformation. Seattle became a center for shipbuilding during both World Wars, producing vessels that fueled the nation's military efforts. Boeing, founded in 1916, emerged as a global aerospace powerhouse, putting Seattle at the forefront of aviation and technology. The logging and fishing industries remained critical, while the city's port continued to facilitate trade across the Pacific. Seattle also became a hub for education and culture. The University of Washington grew into a leading research institution, while theaters, music venues, and galleries enriched the city's cultural landscape. Immigrant communities, Scandinavians, Chinese, Italians, and later Vietnamese, shaped neighborhoods with cuisine, traditions, and local businesses. Areas like Capitol Hill, Ballard, and Pioneer Square became cultural and social centers, blending history and modernity. The 1962 World's Fair, which introduced the iconic Space Needle, symbolized Seattle's forward-looking vision. Technology, innovation, and urban planning combined to make the city a global point of interest. During the late 20th century, Seattle became synonymous with music and culture, giving rise to the grunge movement with bands like Nirvana and Pearl Jam, while coffee culture thrived, anchored by local institutions such as Starbucks. In recent decades, Seattle evolved into a tech and innovation hub, hosting global leaders like Microsoft and Amazon. Its economy diversified beyond manufacturing and shipping into technology, biotechnology, research, and sustainable development. Urban renewal, gentrification, and city planning reshaped neighborhoods, while parks, waterfronts, and public spaces maintained connections to nature. Today, Seattle is a vibrant metropolis where history, culture, and innovation coexist. Its skyline features modern high-rises alongside historic buildings, while the waters of Puget Sound and the surrounding mountains remind residents of the city's natural roots. Pike Place Market buzzes with life, neighborhoods retain unique identities, and the city continues to attract talent and visitors from around the world. Seattle's story is one of resilience, vision, and reinvention. From the Duwamish and Suquamish tribes to pioneer settlers, from loggers and shipbuilders to tech innovators, the city has consistently adapted to challenges and opportunities. From dense forests to global skyscrapers, from a frontier settlement to a tech and cultural capital, Seattle embodies ambition, creativity, and harmony with nature. The Emerald City is a living testament to human ingenuity, cultural richness, and sustainable growth. Its streets, neighborhoods, and waters tell the story of a city that rose from wilderness to prominence, shaping the Pacific Northwest and leaving a lasting mark on the world.